The Make-A-Wish Foundation exists because of a 7-year-old boy named Chris who had leukemia. Chris wanted to be a police officer, and when a family friend found out about his condition, she told her husband, who was an officer for the Arizona Department of Public Safety. They were determined to do everything they could to help make Chris's wish a reality. They talked to the DPS director, who then gave them the resources to grant Chris's wish. Chris was given a tour, a hat, a badge, and later a custom uniform and motorcycle officer's wings. Chris passed away a few days later, but was given the ceremony of a fellow fallen officer. After Chris's funeral, word spread of the officers' stories and how they helped Chris. This led the officers to talking about creating a wish-granting organization, and that summer, DPS officers, friends, and family gathered to form the organization. The first donation the organization ever received was for $15 from a grocery store manager. But by the following spring, they had raised $2,000 and were able to grant their first official wish. The first official wish recipient was Pancho Bobsy Salazar, who was also a 7-year-old boy with leukemia. He was granted all 3 of his wishes: to be a fireman, to go to Disneyland, and to ride in a hot air balloon. Bobsy was able to become a member of the Engine 9 crew, who then dropped him off at Disneyland. And upon returning to the hospital, staff were surprised to find firemen climbing in the 3rd-story window from a fire engine ladder. Unfortunately, Bobsy passed away that night. This led to NBC Magazine doing a story in the new foundation in the spring of 1982. Millions of people saw the report, and there was an explosion of enthusiasm of those wanting to get involved. The National Make-A-Wish Foundation was incorporated in May of 1983, allowing more chapters to open up across the nation.